Good evening. I'd like to welcome you all, and it's my pleasure to introduce my co-chair, Cindy Pasky, that Frank just introduced. Cindy, as you heard, is the CEO of Strategic Staffing Solutions, also referred to as S3 by us. And so I am really pleased that she's our co-chair. And I'm also pleased, you might see that Cindy dyed her hair green to match my bow tie tonight. Actually, it's an inside joke. S3's color that they use is green, very similar to the green that we use in the Autism Alliance, except for the S3 team really takes their green very serious. So if you see the folks here from S3, they're all dressed in green all the time. We really appreciate that. I want to thank Cindy for her support in S3 from the beginning of the Autism Alliance. When Steve D'Arcy and I formed this group, we had no money, no staff. We had an aspiration to change the world, and Cindy was with us every step of the way, starting with legislation that she testified in, and it was landmark legislation in Michigan. But every step of the way, S3 has been there for us, including tonight when I asked her to be the co-chair. I usually don't get through my request with Cindy, and the answer is yes every time. So let's give a nice round of applause to Cindy and the S3 team. Beyond doing this work, so we're co-chairs tonight. We're also co-chairs of another major effort in the city, which is the Mayor's Workforce Development Board, where we set a goal to put 100,000 Detroiters back to work. And as part of that work, thank you. Part of that work, we're also focusing on putting people with special abilities, including people with autism, as part of that workforce, and joining companies like Ford Motor Company and doing that. Another area that we collaborate on is in Michigan Humane Society. So it's a new partnership. We spent a lot of time there together, and Cindy's going to introduce a new initiative that we're going to work on together between the Autism Alliance and the Michigan Humane Society.
Thank you, Dave. Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us. It's an honor to be a co-chair with Dave. And it's an honor to be in Jerry's house, so to speak, and everything that DTE does for our community. We're always thankful when we can work together with you. I do want to acknowledge my best bud and partner, Paul Huxley, who is also, by the way, chair of the Michigan Humane Society. And all of the S3ers that are here from many locations, you're great, and I appreciate your support. And they spend many evenings and many afternoons and time outside of their lives and absolutely believe in what we're looking to do tonight. Thank you for your sponsorship. The theme of the evening tonight is to expect the unexpected. And as a lifelong animal lover, it's certainly right up our alley and my alley. So at last count, in our house, we have 44 paws in our lives. This includes 28 paws in our home, 1 dog and 5 cats, and 16 paws in our corporate office, 3 cats and 1 dog, all of which are rescue, which means there's a total of 44 paws. So you kind of get an idea of how Paul and I count things. That's about it. And when you have 44 paws in multiple locations, you learn to expect the unexpected. We know firsthand the power of connections between animals and their humans, and we know the extraordinary power of these connections and the comfort, joy, and friendship that animals provide. So tonight, we are happy to announce a partnership between the Autism Alliance and the Michigan Humane Society, sponsored by Strategic Staffing Solutions. The therapeutic effect animals can provide to children with autism is life-changing, and that's certainly what we're all about this evening. And so here's a quick video to explain the importance of emotional support animals.
There's an emerging literature base around the benefit of animals and individuals affected by autism. Our goal is to connect and give families that benefit.
This is a super exciting program for us because we're going to be able to identify at-risk dogs, develop their personalities, and be ideal emotional support animals for families with individuals with autism. I'm really excited about the program.
We've wanted a dog for a while, but of course, you know, it's a big decision.
The family has 3 children with autism of varying ages. One of their asks was to help them find the right animal for their family.
I've seen all the other kids in the neighborhood like have dogs and stuff. I never had one, so yeah, I think it'd be fun.
Look at his tail when he goes to Jacob.
Our partnership with Michigan Humane Society is another really good example of the way that we work with existing agencies to provide a service to our families who contact us in need of some type of service or support.
A lot of love and care, trying to see what works and what doesn't work.
This program's going to go a really long way in showing people how awesome adult dogs are, and you know, helping dogs, helping people who are helping the dogs. I mean, you can't get cooler than that. Really want to thank the Michigan Humane Society, the Autism Alliance of Michigan, and Strategic Staffing Solutions.
Thank you, Cindy, and thank you, S3, for sponsoring this program. We have a service dog in our house named Magic that's been life-changing for my daughter, so I know how important it is, whether it be a service dog or an emotional support animal, the difference that this can make. So we're really looking forward to see this program expand, and want to thank both S3 and the Michigan Humane Society. Thank you.